Someone is selling your phone number, your birthday, and your email address right now. And if you've ever streamed a game through the cloud, there's a real chance it's yours. But that's not even the scary part. The company that builds the guts of almost every device you own just got ransomwared. Today, I'm walking you through two attacks that happened back-to-back in 2026, the GeForce Now regional breach and the Foxconn supply chain ransomware hit. You'll learn exactly what data was exposed, what wasn't, and how to protect yourself from both the real threats and the scammers trying to exploit the chaos. I'm your guide through the digital minefield, so let's get into it. Let's start with nvidia GeForce Now. Between March 20, 2026, attackers breached GFN.am. That's a regional partner operating the GeForce Now service, not NVIDIA's global servers directly. This is a critical distinction. The attackers got in through this regional operator and walked away with player data including names, usernames, dates of birth, email addresses, and phone numbers. Now here's what they didn't get. No passwords were stolen in this breach. Your NVIDIA account credentials weren't compromised. But don't relax just yet. Your date of birth combined with your email and phone number? That's identity theft starter kit material. That combination lets attackers reset passwords on other accounts, pass security questions, and target you with incredibly convincing phishing attacks. They know your birthday, they know how to reach you, and they know you're a gamer who probably has payment methods linked to various platforms. Now this is where things get interesting. Shortly after the breach became public, someone appeared on hacking forums claiming to be Shiny Hunters, a well-known threat group with a long history of major breaches. They offered what they claimed was the GFN.am database for $100,000. Sounds legit, right? Except it wasn't. This was an impersonator, not the real Shiny Hunters group. It was a scam on top of a breach. Someone trying to profit from the chaos by pretending to have data they may not have even possessed. This happens constantly after public breaches. Opportunistic scammers jump in, create fake listings, and try to sell data that's either fake, already public, or just repackaged from older breaches. So if you see someone offering your supposedly stolen data, don't assume it's real. And definitely don't pay anyone claiming they'll delete it. Now let's talk about the bigger domino. In May 2026, Foxconn got hit by nitrogen ransomware. If you don't know Foxconn, you should. They manufacture components for Apple, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, and dozens of other tech giants. They're in your phone, your gaming console, your laptop. When Foxconn gets attacked, the ripple effects touch everyone. The attackers claimed they exfiltrated 8 TB of data. That's 11 million files, including technical drawings and project data. Think about what that means. Blueprints for devices that haven't been released yet, manufacturing specifications, proprietary designs. This isn't consumer data in the traditional sense. No confirmed personal information was leaked, but the supply chain implications are massive. If those technical drawings include security implementations, device architectures, or manufacturing processes, attackers could potentially identify vulnerabilities in devices before they even ship. Here's the thing most people don't understand about supply chain attacks. You can do everything right. Strong passwords, two-factor authentication, careful about what you click, and still get compromised because a company 3 steps removed from you got breached. Foxconn doesn't have your password, but they have the blueprints of the device that stores your password. They have the manufacturing specs that determine how secure your hardware actually is. When 11 million files of technical documentation get stolen, that knowledge advantage goes to attackers who can now look for weaknesses in hardware that millions of people trust. The nitrogen ransomware group specifically targets organizations with valuable intellectual property. They know technical drawings are worth more than credit card numbers on the dark market because they enable future attacks at scale. If you want to understand how attackers use supply chain compromises to build bigger attacks, I broke that down in detail in another video that explains the full attack chain. Definitely worth watching next. All right, let's get practical. Here's what you need to do today. First, if you used GeForce Now through gfn.am, assume your email and phone number are in attacker hands. Go to heavybeanpound.com right now and enter your email. Bookmark it and check monthly. Second, your date of birth is now a liability. Many services use it as a security question. Log into your important accounts, banking, email, social media, and change any security questions that use your birthday. Use random answers and store them in a password manager. Third, enable SIM swap protection. Call your mobile carrier, AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, whoever, and add a PIN or password requirement for any account changes. Attackers love using stolen phone numbers to intercept two-factor codes. Fourth, watch for targeted phishing. You might get emails that know your name, birthday, and gaming habits. They'll look incredibly convincing. Before clicking any link, hover over it and check the actual URL. Better yet, navigate to sites directly instead of clicking email links. Finally, consider freezing your credit. It's free at all 3 bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. A credit freeze prevents anyone from opening accounts in your name, even if they have your personal information. Here's what I want you to remember. Your personal data isn't just about you anymore. It's about how you connect to every system that trusts you. One regional gaming partner breach plus one manufacturing giant ransomware attack, and suddenly the security of devices you haven't even bought yet is compromised. Stay vigilant, stay skeptical, and treat every account like it's one breach away from being exposed. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever received a phishing attempt that used information that felt way too specific? Drop it in the comments. Your experience might help someone else spot the next one.